Toronto Centre residents are suffering. We have many frontline workers in that riding who worked on our campaign. Homelessness has shot up. There are senior citizens in that riding that would have starved had there not been emergency community groups taking food to those people. And it is the center of the opioid crisis. And so I'm hoping that some of the attention I have as the leader will spill over into that race. I also will say that I'm calling on every Canadian, as I did during my speech on Saturday, any Canadian who cares to send a message to the Liberals saying that enough is enough and that this riding needs real representation. Anyone who is frustrated that the Liberals called a by-election when they knew that we were in a pandemic spike, in a riding that is one of the most compressed ridings in the entire, well, it's the smallest riding in the entire country, and where they know that it is going to be difficult for people to exercise their right to vote in a safe way. Anyone who believes that this was a bad decision and wants to send a message to the Liberal government about that decision, come and help us, and you're very welcome.
When I communicated with Jagmeet Singh and realizing that he might have lost, absolutely, he did not have a shoe-in in Burnaby South. He definitely had no roots there. And I had been arrested there blockading the Kinder Morgan pipeline with the NDP member of parliament at the time, Kennedy Stewart, who's now mayor of Vancouver. So Greens were strong in Burnaby South. And when I approached him and I said, would you find it welcome if we offer leaders courtesy so that we stand down in Burnaby South so you can take your place in parliament, where as leader of a party you belong? They thought it over. He got back to me and he said, it's a very classy thing you're doing. So I'd like Jagmeet Singh to think about it. I'd like New Democrats to reach out to him and say, how classy is it to try to block the entry to the House of Commons of the first Black woman leader of a federal political party? Consider what Rosemary Brown would think.